getting started filming different little segments where I review different sci-fi movies. I've done that to some degree in the past, but I would like to do that a little more consistently now. And I've talked a little bit about The Rise of Skywalker. It's a pretty good movie. Check it out. I will eventually talk about all 9 of the Star Wars Skywalker movies. Now, by the way, you gotta admit, that's pretty cool looking. Cost a lot, but you know what? It was worth it. I love it. I love all of it. I love all the movies from episodes 1 to 9, and I don't care what the critics say. And yes, I'm a fanboy. So what? And so we'll talk about that a little more as we go along, but I'd like to skip around a little bit, talk about some of my other movies. And I mean, it'll stay pretty confined to the other science fiction films. I mean, to science fiction films in general. I might talk about some science fiction documentaries, but overall, we're going to stay in sci-fi territory, and mostly classic or nostalgic based science fiction, because that's just what I'm most passionate about. I will talk about some newer films, although they'll be, likely if they are newer films, they'll be tied to nostalgia in some way. I plan on eventually seeing the new Sonic the Hedgehog movie, which kind of ties into 90s nostalgia, because I used to play the games a lot and really enjoyed them. But that's just kind of what I'm looking at this point. If you are interested, I certainly hope that you continue following my videos. These videos are a little unpolished, so I hope you're okay with that. They're not. The lighting is a little weird in this room, and I'm sure I'm not facing the camera just right. The camera's a little crooked on its legs, so it's a pretty amateur venture. But I hope to use this as just a way to voice my passion for science fiction and for fantasy films, and I hope that you'll spend some time just to sit down and watch and listen to some of my viewpoints, and maybe we'll get to talk about a movie that you've never seen before. Maybe I can fire up your own interest in these types of movies. Maybe not. It doesn't matter. Everyone has their own ideas on movies and their own preferences. These are just my own opinions. So if you're interested, be sure to check them out, and be sure to comment below on Facebook or wherever we post these, so we can kind of get a buzz generated on these videos. So anyway, you guys be safe and have a good weekend. Okay.